Hello Lakers fan, if you are one of those who are always up to date with the news about our Lakers, then you need to stay tuned to what is coming up on our Lakers news channel. I am preparing exclusive coverage on the possible signings of Lakers, and what I can tell you is that rumors are catching fire on social media, and if you don't want to miss any information, stay tuned. We have exclusive news every day. If you are a true Lakers and don't want to be left out of the news, be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let's go to the video.
LeBron James shuts down idea of becoming a head coach, and here's why that makes sense. LeBron James, the legendary Los Angeles Lakers star, will go down in history not just as the NBA's all-time leading scorer, but as one of the game's most brilliant minds. Throughout his career, he's proven there's no on-court problem he can't solve. While his scoring gets the spotlight, LeBron's true superpower has always been his playmaking. With his incredible size, vision, and basketball IQ, he sees the floor like few ever have. He knows exactly where to move the ball to create the perfect shot, and more often than not, he makes the right decision in real time. That kind of court awareness doesn't just come from talent. LeBron is a relentless student of the game, spending countless hours breaking down film, studying opponents, and dissecting strategies. Fans get a rare peek into that high-level thinking through his podcast, Mind the Game, which he co-hosts with NBA great Steve Nash. The show has sparked plenty of speculation. Could LeBron be an elite coach one day? Well, not according to LeBron himself. In a recent episode of Mind the Game, Nash jokingly brought up the idea of LeBron coaching after retirement. The two immediately burst out laughing. Nash even warned him against it, having learned the hard way how tough coaching can be, and LeBron was quick to agree. He has no intention of becoming a head coach. And who can blame him? Nash's experience with the Brooklyn Nets showed that coaching isn't just about knowing X's and O's. It's about managing egos, expectations, and endless responsibilities. LeBron, it seems, is not interested in signing up for that grind. That said, no one doubts that he could be a successful coach if he wanted to. His leadership, basketball IQ, and deep understanding of the game are second to none. But instead, LeBron might take a different path once his playing days are over. Broadcasting could be a natural fit. In fact, ESPN's lead producer Tim Corrigan has publicly said he wants LeBron as a game analyst when he retires. With his charisma, insight, and experience, it's easy to imagine him becoming a fan favorite on the mic. But perhaps LeBron's most ambitious post-retirement dream is owning an NBA team. He's spoken openly about it, and if that dream comes true, he wouldn't need to coach. He could just hire the perfect one. LeBron's influence goes beyond the court. LeBron's impact isn't just felt in the stats or the spotlight. Younger players who've shared the court with him often credit him for helping them grow as professionals. Former Lakers teammate Alex Caruso recently shared that LeBron played a big role in teaching him how to take care of his body and prepare like a true pro, lessons that have stuck with him ever since. Whether it's mentoring teammates, dissecting the game on a podcast, or paving the way for a future as an owner, one thing is clear. LeBron's legacy extends far beyond his playing days. And whatever path he chooses, fans will be watching and learning every step of the way. Fans react to LeBron's coaching comments. LeBron's casual dismissal of a future in coaching didn't just get a laugh on Mind the Game. It sparked a wave of reactions across social media and sports networks. Some fans were disappointed, believing that his strategic mind would make him a once-in-a-generation coach. Others, however, completely understood his perspective. After all, LeBron has spent over 2 decades in the spotlight, carrying the weight of franchises, expectations, and championships. The idea of transitioning into yet another high-pressure role like coaching, complete with long hours, constant scrutiny, and little personal time, isn't exactly appealing, even for someone as driven as him. Former players and analysts also chimed in. J.J. Redick, who's recently made the leap from player to media personality and is now coaching the Lakers himself, commented that while LeBron would likely be incredible on the sidelines, his decision is understandable. Coaching is a grind. You're constantly managing people and expectations, and it never really stops, Redick said during a recent segment on ESPN. Ownership ambitions in focus. LeBron's true post-retirement focus appears to be on team ownership. He's been vocal about wanting to bring an NBA franchise to Las Vegas, an expansion city many believe is next in line for a team. In interviews and podcasts, he's repeatedly said that owning a team would be the next chapter he's most excited about. If that dream becomes a reality, it would make LeBron the first active or recently retired NBA superstar to go from player to majority owner. Not only would it solidify his legacy off the court, but it would also give him a level of control and influence very few former players have ever achieved. And it's not just talk. LeBron already has experience as part owner of sports franchises, including a stake in Liverpool FC and the Boston Red Sox through his partnership with Fenway Sports Group. His business acumen, network, and brand power put him in a prime position to make this leap. What's next for LeBron? As he enters the twilight years of his NBA career, speculation is growing about how much longer LeBron will play, and where. While retirement isn't imminent, the presence of his son, Bronny James, in the 2024 NBA draft added a whole new layer of intrigue to LeBron's final chapters. He's said before that playing alongside Bronny is one of his dreams, and it now seems more realistic than ever. Whether or not that dream comes true, LeBron's impact on the next generation is already being felt, not just through Bronny, but through countless players he's mentored, influenced, and inspired. So while fans may not see LeBron in a suit calling plays from the sidelines, they can expect to see him shaping the game from a different angle, one that might just redefine what a post-playing career can look like for an NBA legend. From superstar athlete to potential owner, media personality, and mentor, LeBron James is proving that his influence on the game of basketball is far from over, it's only evolving. Austin Reeves wants to be a Laker for life, and he's not afraid to say it. In just 4 seasons, Austin Reeves has gone from undrafted free agent to a trusted third option on the Los Angeles Lakers, a rare leap in today's NBA. But after a tough outing during the Lakers' early playoff exit against the Minnesota Timberwolves, some began to question his long-term fit on a team that now includes superstar Luka Doncic. While Reeves and Doncic posted a positive net rating when sharing the floor this past season, concerns about their combined defensive limitations have sparked debate. In today's playoff landscape, having 2 average defenders on the floor can be a costly liability. Still, if Reeves has any say in the matter, he's not going anywhere. Speaking at a youth basketball camp he co-hosted with his brother Spencer, Reeves made his feelings crystal clear. "I feel like the sky's the limit for us," he said, via Charles McCary of K8 News. "We're headed in the right direction. Adding Luka gives you a young future Hall of Famer to build around. And obviously, still having Bron, the IQ, the leadership, and the fact that he's still out there running at 40 is incredible. But for me, I want to be in Los Angeles. I want to play my entire career as a Laker. I love it there. I love the fans, the weather, the golf. And honestly, the Lakers are the best organization in basketball. As for the trade rumors, I don't pay attention. I keep my head down and work. That mindset is a big part of why I'm even in this position today." A long-term future in LA? Reeves is eligible for a contract extension this summer, and the Lakers can offer up to 4 years and $89.2 million. However, league insiders expect him to decline that offer and instead play out the season, becoming an unrestricted free agent next summer. That move could open the door for a much larger payday, either from the Lakers or elsewhere. But Reeves' loyalty and love for Los Angeles may give the Lakers a significant edge in negotiations. His desire to stay and grow with this team, especially alongside Doncic and LeBron, could make all the difference when it's time to talk long-term. Of course, that decision may hinge on what the team looks like after a full season with Doncic in the mix. Chemistry, fit, and success will all play a role in shaping the future of this promising core. The Lakers are eyeing key reinforcements. If the Lakers want to maximize the potential of their Reeves-Doncic-LeBron trio, they'll need to build the rest of the roster carefully, and that starts with size and defense. One name that keeps coming up? Brook Lopez. The veteran big man from the Milwaukee Bucks has been linked to Los Angeles multiple times this offseason. Though not quite the dominant force he once was, Lopez remains one of the smartest defenders in the game. He can still protect the rim, stretch the floor with his three-point shooting, and brings a level of professionalism that any contending team would welcome. The Lakers already have a good relationship with Lopez from his brief stint with the team in 2017-18, and his skill set could be the missing piece to help balance the lineup and cover the defensive gaps left by Reeves and Doncic. What comes next? For Austin Reeves, the goal is simple: stay in LA, keep improving, and help the Lakers compete for titles. Whether that path leads to a massive extension, a championship run, or both remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Reeves has no interest in leaving. He's invested in the culture, the fans, the franchise, and the future. And if the Lakers feel the same way, they'll do everything they can to keep him in purple and gold for years to come. Reeves' loyalty resonates with fans and teammates. Austin Reeves' heartfelt comments didn't just catch headlines, they resonated deeply with Lakers fans and even some of his teammates. In an era where player movement is constant and loyalty can feel like a thing of the past, Reeves' desire to spend his entire career with one team struck a powerful emotional chord. On social media, Lakers fans flooded timelines with support for Reeves, praising his work ethic, humility, and team-first mentality. Austin is the kind of guy you build around, not just because of talent, but because of heart, one fan tweeted. Even Lakers legends like Pau Gasol and Metta World Peace showed love for Reeves' commitment in online posts, calling him a true Laker at heart. Behind the scenes, Reeves is reportedly well-liked in the locker room and respected for his no-nonsense approach. His rise from undrafted status to a core role on one of the league's most scrutinized franchises has become a blueprint for young players trying to make their mark. He's living proof that consistency, discipline, and patience can carve out a place, even in a league dominated by big names and big contracts. A defining season ahead. Despite the goodwill and mutual admiration between Reeves and the Lakers organization, this upcoming season will likely be a defining one for both sides. With LeBron James entering the twilight of his career and Luka Doncic now in the fold, expectations are sky high. Every move matters, and every performance will be under the microscope. The Lakers are hoping that a full season with Doncic and Reeves in the backcourt will provide answers about their long-term viability as a duo. Can they generate enough offense to outweigh their defensive concerns? Will LeBron's continued presence elevate their play and leadership? If they mesh the way the front office hopes, it could lead to a long-term commitment between the Lakers and Reeves, one that sees him become not just a contributor, but a franchise cornerstone. Front office moves. No time to waste. With pressure mounting, the Lakers front office knows it needs to act decisively. Bringing in someone like Brook Lopez could help solidify the defense, but other options remain on the table. There have been whispers of potential moves involving versatile wing defenders or a backup playmaker to take pressure off Doncic and Reeves during heavy minutes. One thing is certain, the Lakers are not standing still. There's a sense of urgency to build the perfect supporting cast, not only to compete now, but to set the stage for a smooth transition when LeBron eventually retires. Players like Reeves could be the bridge between eras, guiding the team from the LeBron era into its next chapter. Reeves' mindset remains unshaken. Through it all, Reeves remains focused on the present. He said repeatedly that he doesn't dwell on rumors, contract chatter, or what's next. His only priority? Getting better every day and doing whatever it takes to help the Lakers win. That's always been who I am, he told reporters earlier this year. I try to block out the noise, put my head down, and earn everything I get. It's that mentality that's made Reeves a fan favorite, and one of the most quietly impactful players in the NBA today. Dalton Connect hopes to share the court with LeBron James for 5 to 10 more years. As the Lakers head into another pivotal offseason, the biggest question mark hanging in the air is LeBron James' future. At 40 years old and after 22 seasons in the NBA, it's natural that he's taking his time to reflect before committing to another year. The end may be near, but it's LeBron James we're talking about, and counting him out has never been a smart move. One of LeBron's newest teammates, Dalton Connect, certainly isn't ready to say goodbye just yet. In fact, he's hoping this ride with the King is just getting started. When asked about LeBron's future, Connect had nothing but optimism. He told me he could play another 5 to 10 years, Connect told TMZ, smiling. So yeah, maybe I'll be playing with Bron for the next decade. Why not? Connect, still early in his own NBA journey, has already shared the floor with some of the league's biggest names, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and now Luka Doncic. His rookie season was anything but predictable. After a breakout start, Connect was traded to the Charlotte Hornets at the deadline in a deal that eventually fell apart when the Lakers failed Mark Williams' physical. The result? Connect returned to LA and finished the season strong, grateful for the second chance to keep wearing purple and gold. Still, his future in Los Angeles is uncertain. As the Lakers look to reshape their roster, Connect's name continues to surface in trade rumors. He's considered one of the most valuable young assets on the team, and with LA reportedly eyeing a reliable center, his inclusion in a potential deal is very much on the table. But if he stays, he's ready to keep building something special alongside LeBron. Sure, 5 to 10 more years of LeBron James might sound far-fetched. But this is LeBron, someone who's redefined longevity, discipline, and what it means to be great in the modern NBA. If anyone can keep going into his mid-40s, it's him. LeBron on Luka Doncic. He plays at his own pace. One reason LeBron might be open to extending his career is the arrival of another superstar talent, Luka Doncic. With Luka now in the mix, LeBron doesn't have to carry the same load he once did. And if there's anyone LeBron respects on the court, it's the Slovenian sensation. When asked what makes Doncic so unique, James had high praise. "It's always been his pace," LeBron said. "No matter who's guarding him, faster guys, stronger guys, he never lets anyone dictate his rhythm. He plays at his speed. He controls the game." LeBron emphasized that Doncic's ability to slow the game down, make the right reads, and deliver highlight-level passes is something only a few players in NBA history have ever been able to do. "We all have to stay ready when we're on the floor with him," he added. "Because the ball can find you at any moment. And that's a beautiful thing. It keeps defenses guessing, it keeps us engaged, and it's exactly the kind of playmaking that can win big games." As the Lakers look ahead to the 2025-26 season, the combination of veteran wisdom and youthful talent could prove to be a perfect blend. Whether or not Connect remains a part of that equation, or LeBron truly has another decade in him, one thing is clear: the Lakers are positioning themselves for another era of greatness, and no one's ready to close the book just yet. The possibility of LeBron James extending his career, especially alongside rising talent like Dalton Connect and fellow star Luka Doncic, has Lakers fans buzzing with cautious optimism. While it's still unclear whether James will officially commit to another season, the mood inside the organization suggests a sense of quiet confidence. Behind the scenes, team executives are reportedly working under the assumption that LeBron will return. According to league insiders, the front office has been consulting with him on off-season moves, draft decisions, and potential trade scenarios, all signs that the four-time champion still plans to have a major influence on the Lakers' short-term future. And with good reason. LeBron is still performing at an elite level despite his age, averaging near triple-double numbers and anchoring the Lakers on both ends of the floor. The idea of pairing him with a dynamic facilitator like Doncic and a hungry young wing like Connect has the makings of a balanced, dangerous roster, if they can keep it together. That if is doing a lot of work. Dalton Connect, while enthusiastic about the idea of playing with LeBron for years to come, finds himself in a precarious position. His strong rookie campaign has made him one of the Lakers' most tradable assets. Several teams are rumored to be monitoring his availability, especially franchises looking to get younger and add scoring depth on the wing. Industry buzz suggests that if the Lakers pursue a high-level center, or package a deal for another star, Connect's name will almost certainly be included. The young forward has remained professional, but sources close to him say he's hoping to stay in LA, not only to keep learning under James and Doncic but because he believes the team is building something special. "This group could be really scary if it sticks together," one league scout said. "You've got Luka running the offense, LeBron still drawing attention every possession, and then guys like Connect ready to explode on any given night. That's a playoff nightmare." Meanwhile, the basketball world continues to speculate on just how long LeBron can keep defying the odds. Analysts on ESPN and NBA TV have debated whether a 5 to 10-year window is even realistic. Most agree that while 10 might be a stretch, another 2 to 3 years of high-level play isn't out of the question, especially if the Lakers continue surrounding him with versatile, young teammates who can ease his burden. And that's the key: longevity through strategic balance. With Doncic taking more of the playmaking duties and Connect, if he stays, providing youthful energy and scoring from the perimeter, LeBron may not need to be the nightly hero anymore. He can lead without overexerting himself, something he's hinted at wanting for years. As the off-season continues to unfold, all eyes remain on LA, not just because of who's staying or going, but because the decisions made now could define the next chapter of Lakers history. Whether it's one more year, 5, or a miraculous 10, LeBron James' story isn't over. And players like Dalton Connect are hoping they get to be part of the next great era, right beside him.